I mean, we get even deeper into immigrant labor being a big part of the workforce when you get out to places like California, where there's fruits and vegetables, a lot of hand-picked crops. Dairy is definitely a big part of it for sure. I grew up on a dairy farm that was smaller than his, I think, but and immigrant labor is a little bit less common on the smaller operations, less common in the Midwest. But so when you take a Midwestern farmer like out there in North Dakota with a dairy farm that size, you move out to California or some of these other farms out west, the issue is even more pronounced because there's a lot of hand-picked crops. So I think he probably does know what he's talking about as far as that goes. I think he's probably right. And the issue goes so much deeper with so many other types of farms across the country as well.
Your farm, you said, is in Wisconsin, right?
Yeah. Yep. Fourth generation family farm, Southern Wisconsin.
Okay. And what's your farming again? What's
So we did dairy. We milked cows just like that farmer for more than 100
okay.
years. And in recent years, my dad sold the herd because we had to diversify. So we had 50 cows and it wasn't big enough to make it. We talk about the way that kind of, farmers are grinding out a living more and more each year. 50 cows wasn't enough to make it. We would have had to go up to a couple thousand probably to be sustainable long term, or diversify. So we diversified. So we're raising dairy cows for other herds, for other farms. We're raising beef for consumers, and we're cash cropping and trying to figure out new ways to move on into the future.
Let's just say that you and your family lost these workers. How long could you stay around? Could you stay in business?
Well, we don't have any immigrant labor. Our farm is small enough that it was really my dad and me when I was a kid. And then when I pursued my career in writing and business journals and public policy, my sister moved in, and she's really the one with the talent for crops and cattle. So it's him and her. It's my nephew.